In this video, I'm going to guide you through how to reflect in your past year 2024 and help you guide through the process, which will help you set the right intentions for the upcoming year. What are the steps you can take and how you can go about it. So let's deep dive into it. My name is Varalika. I'm a corporate lawyer and a content creator. From years of experience of planning my goals and resolutions every single day during the start of the new year, I have realized that rather than just setting those goals and resolutions, it's a way more important to set those intentions. Now, you might think, what is the difference between resolution and reflections? So, setting the reflection is basically looking at your past year. What all have you done and learned from it? What all you want to leave and what all you want to carry? And setting the intentions for that. Not just blindly following some goals or resolutions that you might forget in a day or two. So, the first step before we begin to set our intentions is reflecting on the past year. It could be done in multiple ways. My suggestion would be to sit down with a pen and paper. It's the most old school way, but it works for me. It might look like sitting with an iPad or sitting with your laptop or typing it out for you. But for me, just sitting it down and reflecting what all I learned in this year. So the questions basically you need to ask yourself are, what are the challenges you faced? What are the things that made you smile? What are the things that made you sad? What are the things you actually want to keep doing? And what are the things you want to leave behind? It's so important to look through your past. Maybe you don't remember all of it, so why not sit with your phone or your whatever album you have in your laptop and look through all the photos and videos. This is a great way to actually remember what all you did in the year. Your albums, your libraries of photos and videos act as a great source for this. So sit with it. Just think of the moments, the travel you took, the classes you took maybe, or the times you spent with your family, your friends, the food you ate, anything that is there in your album, or even at the top of your head, the things that you can remember. So just sit with that and jot down different feelings you had while doing those things. For example, you loved that travel plan you took to Jaipur or to Vietnam or whatever you did. So write that down, how that made you feel. Would you want to do that more? Would you want to travel more? Would you want to spend more time with family? Maybe you did something you don't want to continue. Maybe you realize that gymming is not for you, but you loved running. So whatever that looks like to you, let's reflect on it, sit on it, and jot it down in whatever form that works for you. The next step is, let's decide your focus area. Once you are done with knowing what are the things that challenged you and what are the things you have learned and what are the things that made you happy, sad, and all those emotions, let's actually jot down some focus area that we need to work on. So rather than deciding like 20 goals that you might never be able to come back to, let's come to 2 to 3 or max 5 things that you want to focus on in this year. And even amongst them, there should be one highlight. For example, for me, this year's highlight is to work on my confidence. There are other things amongst it. I want to travel more and I do want to work on this channel. However, the one thing that stands out and I really, from my reflection that I got, is to work on my confidence. During college years, I used to be an extremely confident person. However, in the past year, I realized I have compromised a lot on my confidence. So I really need to work on that. So that's my goal. I will intently do things, meditate, journal, put myself out there, challenge myself to speak to people, challenge myself to ask questions, to give my opinions, and be more confident about it going forward. So it could be anything that looks like for you. So choose that area. It could be focusing on your physical health, your mental health, your personal relationship, your family relationship, your job, whatever that looks like for you. Just decide a few focus areas and definitely have one highlight of the year for that. Now, you have your focus areas, you have reflected on your past. What's the next step? The next step is to set intentions. As I mentioned, intentions are not hollow. These are the habits that you're trying to build intently through your brain. So you need to be very careful about it. So try to mention actionable steps you can do every single day or weekly to move closer to your focus areas. For example, if your goal is to actually be physically more fit, rather than simply setting a goal or a resolution that I'll lose 5 kgs or 10 kgs, why not set an intention that I want to be more healthy physically this year, and I want to eat right for that, and I want to go to gym or running in every alternative day or 4 times a week, or whatever that looks like to you. Try to make it actionable and try to make it in a way that looks doable for you. Don't put unnecessary pressure. I'll like go to the gym every single day for 2 hours a day. If that does not look like something that you can do in your current schedule, then don't put it in your actionable intentions. So make sure that you are making it like every single day I'm gonna wake up at 7 a.m. I'm gonna work out for 30 minutes, and this is something I want to do at least 4 to 5 days a week. As simple as that. So these are the things that will bring you action, and this is a habit you want to build. It's not a 1 day goal. It's not a 5 kg. Once you lose 5 kg, okay, I'm done with it. No, this is a habit you're trying to build with intention in your routine. Now next, a very, very important thing that you need to remember once you have set your intentions is to be kind to yourself. Just don't think that everything is rigid. Be flexible and have gratitude. So once you start working on these things, there will be days you will miss the workout. There will be days for me, for example, I might not be able to speak up. But don't be too harsh on yourself. Try to give yourself that space to work on yourself and to fall sometimes. But remember to get back up, because again, even if you mess it up one day, you always have the opportunity to get back up the next day, because again, we are trying to make a lifestyle change. It won't happen in one day, but it also will not go away in one day if you skip it. I'm not saying that your goal should be to skip it, but just be grateful that you have this opportunity to work on it, and gratitude will go a long way in that, and have some flexibility around it. If you missed it today, maybe you put in some extra time tomorrow, right? So let's try to work it on that. Now, something definitely, if you have watched the video till now, is that you need to do today, and the final step is do one small thing that will make you go closer to your intention, to your focus area. If it's you working on your mental health and you're breathing more, why not download an app? My recommendation, go for Insight Timer or Headspace. No, this is not sponsored, just these are the things that I have used and I found them really helpful. So just download that app or go book that dance class, that gymming class, or whatever you want to work on your physical health, and just give yourself the time. Give yourself those 10 minutes or 30 minutes to work on that today. Even if it's like you're watching this video at night, just get up and take a walk. Like whatever works out for you, whatever your focus area is. If you want to work more on the relationship with your family, go give a call or drop a message in your family group or with your mother or your father, whatever you want to work on. So try to take a one small actionable step which will take you closer to the intention, the focus area that you're working on. And I can assure you, it will make you feel extremely happy on starting this. So that's it. That's how I am going to work on my New Year's intentions, and I hope you do too. Please let me know in the comments what are the intentions you are setting for the year, how you plan to work on it. I would love to hear from you. Share it with your friends and family who might benefit from it, and I'll surely see you in the next video.